Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, guys. If you're new here, I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. And we're going to play without Chris because his heat is not working and he's got somebody coming out to the house to fix it. So we were supposed to have a guest in tonight. That was in today. It's daytime. We were supposed to have ASMR in, and I'm so sorry that you're having issues, hon. We'll have to just make it another time. I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but I know life happens, and sometimes it sucks, you know. For that matter, I was making out my list of things I needed to get done this morning, and about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes ago, it's like, oh, I have something due tomorrow that I haven't done yet. So I've got to get that done this afternoon. So I'm going to try to keep this a little short. I did manage to get the first video recorded for you guys for the club kit unboxing that's going to be coming up on the 1st. So that one is recorded. I have to edit it, but I have 2 weeks to get that done. Meaning I can do it when I'm in Ohio if I need to, but I'm going to try to get it done before the end of the weekend. And some other things I do. I mean, I've got a full list. It kind of sucks. Where's my list? Where'd I put it? So I checked the one that was from the day. It's a long list of things that I want to try to get done before we go out of town on Monday. And I did have a list that I've been checking off every day and make sure I got all of my stuff up. Making sure I got all of my stuff up and all my stuff done, and it's like half a page full, and I was getting down to the bottom. It's like, I really need to redo this list. So I made my list again this morning, and it's like, oh, okay. So the top part is things coming up that I need to get all the pictures and stuff done. Then I've got all of the recording stuff I want to get done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 or 7 things I want to get recorded before I'm done, and part of that has to be edited, and yeah, my list is longer than I thought it was. Yeah, and then of course when people interrupt me, like the Todd saying, hey, I need your opinion on this, like, well, I need to get my stuff done. And part of it is, most of it was already there, and I've got it kind of in a groove, and I had it in my head how to get it done, and that was great. And then of course this morning when I turned on all of my stuff, and then this morning when I turned on all of my things here to get ready for you guys, it's like, why is the audio not connected? Solar Stream Steel Series sonar apparently lost its mind overnight, so I had to reconnect a bunch of stuff after I figured out what's not connected. So if at any point you can't hear something, if the music's not there that you know is supposed to be there, if there's an effect like the feet that you didn't hear the meow, if you don't hear my voice like you're supposed to, let me know, because it may just not be connected like it's supposed to, and it's something that one of my buttons, I'm going to have to see if there's going to be a way that I can reset it. I mean, as soon as I was getting ready to go here, I'm hitting something to switch scenes. It's like, why is this not switching?
We interrupt
Apparently,
our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
So apparently, Elgato Stream Deck decided it didn't want to connect to anything either this morning, so I had to completely reboot that too. So it's fun. I do want to say welcome into the new names I'm seeing in here, like Ms. Margaret Selman, who is watching from New England. Hi from Hadrian's Wall, New England. Welcome in. I hope all of y'all are warm. I'm kind of looking forward and kind of not looking forward to next week's vacation, because my mother-in-law says you might want to check a bag and bring warm clothes. I'm like, I don't have warm clothes. Yesterday I did go in and check and see if my winter coat that was bought for me. Oh my God, it's been almost 20 years ago. That tells you how much I wear one, right? But almost 20 years ago, it's like, I can't zip it up. So it's one of those things that I don't have anything. It's like, I'm just going to have to try to do layers. I do have some like long sleeve running things from when we were trying to do running that I could layer under things and then under my leather jacket. And yeah. What, Ruth? There was a word of the day and we only said it several times and it was not hussy. But the only word you got was I will be super nice It's against the rules, but I'll be super nice and I'll give you it again. What was it for last night? Oh, it was snip because Ronan got irritated because he was thinking we're going to try to snip things off of him. Speaking of word of the day, is anybody interested? What do you want to do first? Do we want to craft first or do we want to spin the wheel first? Because I did get that ready for you guys this morning. That was on my list, and it was one of the things I was able to check off. So I'm excited about that. So you guys have to tell me, do we want to, I don't know if Ronan's here yet. I haven't seen him yet. So, oh, Tara says rules are made to be broken. Mickey is saying just spin. Jen's just laughing her butt off. We know what Jen wants. She wants Ronan to be in the house. Charlize says spin. ASMR says spin. Okay, we're going to spin. Assuming that I go to the correct scene to do that. Okay, give me a second to pull up the other things because I do have the wheels ready. And it should go right into space when I click on it. There we go. You can notice right now that the one with the names is smaller. That's because we did not have 2 hops included in it. Jen has had a 30 stream streak. She keeps coming back over on Twitch. So thank you so much. And yeah, she watches on both sides, by the way. So let me get my list out. So where did I put that one? I have a spreadsheet and I don't remember where I put the spreadsheet. That one? It's not that one. Is it that one? I have it somewhere. I think I closed it. I just have to reopen it. And did I hear something over there? I every once in a while, I think I hear like a door or something, and Todd's not here. Wait a minute. What? Why is Jen rocking? I want to know why Jen is rocking. November, your birthday, what day? Asking because mine's the 3rd. Mine was on the 2nd. So we were both almost Halloween babies. So I want to know why Tara says that Jen rocks. Only thing I can think of is that picture of Caddy, because Caddy was awesome. But Jen is a troublemaker. So anyhow, I need that one, I think. The only reason I'm pulling up this part is because I want to make sure that I'm putting I'm putting things on the list. I'm checking things off. That's not the right one. Is it that one? Well, did I not save it?
Welcome, Miss Miser 1994.
Hey, Miss Ruth, we are going to be doing that. I pulled up the form, ready for the word for this live, and it said, oh, that's because,
Welcome,
okay,
Sharon
that means
64.
I've got, thank you. Thank you. I did notice yesterday when I was looking at, or this morning when I was looking at the list, that for some reason last week was still getting more entries when it's supposed to be week 3, not week 2. So I need to make sure you guys have the correct link. So give me just a second. I know I got you all excited saying we're going to spin. We are going to spin. But I got you all excited saying we're going to spin, and I have to fix stuff first. Okay, so that is not the correct form. Shorten the URL. And it wasn't the right one in there. I could have sworn I had updated that. So I am updating it now. So the master giveaway form link has been updated. I did copy the people that had entered in for this week's stuff using the other form. I put it on the correct form list of entries, so they're not going to be in there. Ruth says, I've decided since Twitch is Twitchy people, because Twitch is Twitchy people, here is hi Crafty Tube people. So we've got the Crafty Tube and we have the Twitchy people. That's funny. Hi, Miss Linda. Welcome in, hun. Okay, so I've got that. I need to get Yeah, I have to find the right things. Let me find the right ones. It's not that. I've also got multiple Gmail accounts, which means I have multiple Google Sheets accounts, which is one reason why it takes me a little time to find the right thing. And I could have sworn I had them up. Okay, so entry form. Well, where did I put the one that was supposed to be? Is it over there? I need the one that's got the prizes listed. Or did I put it in? Oh, okay, I'm dumb. I had moved the stuff that I needed for this one onto an Excel spreadsheet, and that's why I couldn't find it. Prizes. Okay, under prizes. Yay, there we go. I need to make that smaller so I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, it's a day. It's a day. Okay, we're going to go ahead and spin for the first one. And I want to know from you guys, do you want me to spin the winner or the prize first? Needed to add this right after the replay from last night. Quote ad. I was kidnapped by the Craftosphere years ago. They are really nice and give snacks. Yes. That was definitely from Ms. Terry Cooper. So y'all are saying you want the winner first and then see what they win. And Jen is saying prize first. So y'all want to see who's going to win first and then see what they win, or see what the prize is and then see if you win? I mean, I'm just going to pick one, period, and we're going to see what it is in a minute. But hi, Polly. Welcome in. Haven't seen your name in a little bit. Okay, we're going to do the prize first. So that's this wheel here. And there were some things added to it because we have a new sponsor that is Scorch Marker, who we're going to get to talk to tomorrow, but he added some things on there too. So we've got Scorch Paint and we have got the Maker's Magic, that gloss thing. How to enter. The entries are where we're having you haven't been here in weeks, have you, Polly? So what we're doing is this month, I am having a celebration month for having my birthday. I'm getting older, and I'm getting older above ground, which is a good thing. And I passed the 8,000 subscriber mark, which I am super excited about, but I keep wanting to go further. That's the way my brain works. I reach a milestone thing. When can I get to the next one? I want the next one. Anyway, we're doing a big celebration all month. So on every live stream we do this month, you can enter in to win one of the things off of our wheel. I am drawing once a week, and I'm drawing them, and we're pulling. You get to enter in. And today last week we gave away like 5 things. I think I'm going to give away 10 because, like I said, we had some things added and he was very generous. So we're going to have 10 winners today. Yeah. And we have a bunch of sponsors, but the link to enter is down in the description, and you just need to know the word of the day in order to get into that giveaway. So for this week, what you'll want to do, Polly, is you'll want to go back and watch the live streams for the rest of the week. Today's Wednesday, so you only missed Monday and then 2 for Tuesday. So you only missed 3. So there's 3 different chances to win if you go back and watch those videos, the replays, and then you fill out the form for each of those live streams. Okay? So that's how you can enter in. Today, we're going to have a word of the day. I have not given it yet, but you will get a word of the day today, and you will be able to enter in again for today. And then tomorrow, we have a live stream with Evan from Scorch Marker, and then on Friday, I have another live stream. So there's 3 more chances, including today. This week, it's 6? 6. Unless I'm able to figure out amongst all the other things. I don't know, Tamara. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm taking. I'm just going to take the bare minimum. I've got at least 6 times that you guys can get in on the giveaway. 6 entry chances. There might be a 7th, and that just depends on how much time I have to make sure I get set up to be able to stream the Sublimation Thursday that we're doing with Elizabeth tomorrow, streaming that over to this channel. So that's something I'm thinking about doing, but it's going to be where I got to just coordinate with her if we're going to do it. And that live stream is going to be at 1 o'clock, and then tomorrow at 4 is when we're going to get together with Scorch Marker, because that's the only time that he had available. Anywho, I need to spin. Tara says hello to everyone else I haven't greeted yet. So anybody else have a question about how we're doing the giveaways? And this is the biggest one that I've done so far. I've done little things. I have not done anything like this. So this is the first time I've coordinated anything like this. So I'm learning a lot. I think I'm getting a little bit better as we go along. I'm getting better at the live streams as we go along, I think. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Thank you for the comfy. I'm going to say it's comfy coffee, although it is hot chocolate, but I have coffee in my cup. Oh, thank you, Tamara. She says, we appreciate we appreciate you and all your shared time. Yay, Shauna's here. Welcome. Learn as we go. Absolutely. And I learn the most when I make a screw up. I really do. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the first drawing. And I think we had more people say that they wanted to see the prize before the winner. So I think that's what we're going to do for the first one. And then we can decide what we want to do for the next one. So I need to not hover over it on OBS. I need to actually hover it on, on the actual wheel. So here are this is the pink. The one that's on pink is the people that have entered. And then the one that's on the orange is the prizes. So we were going to see who won. And then we're going to see what did they win. Our first winner is Stephanie. Stephanie in the house. Let's see what Miss Stephanie won. So Stephanie, I need to move some stuff out of the way so that I can actually type. Because I have to put this on my list or I'm going to forget who it was. And I won't be able to let Jamie know that Stephanie won her $25 gift certificate. So that is Stephanie. So congratulations, Stephanie. And I dropped something on the floor. Where'd it go? Hopefully I find it. There it is. I'm thinking hopefully I find it before I need it. All right. So did y'all like doing it that way, or do we need to switch it back to prize first and then winner? So I'm going to remove Stephanie from the wheel. I'm going to remove the Not Too Shabby Shop gift certificate. Oh, I need to put that in. I put it in the wrong column. It needs to be over in column for week 2. There we go. Stephanie, whom is not here, she'll show up. We know that. Okay, so we're going to do another one of the entry. So who's going to be our next winner? Thank you for the biddies.
Thanks for the cheer.
She's trying to buy stuff from the wheel, but the wheel has no control. So the winner is Cheryl. And I do have email addresses for the folks. If you only put your first name in there, it could be any. I will find out who it is, but I will look that up. I think we only had one Cheryl in there, but I should have email addresses. So it might be better that when you're entering, you put in either your last name also or your last initial just to be on the safe side, because when it comes up on here, I'm just copying what you gave me. Okay. And if I can't find it, we may have to redraw later, but I'm thinking it's the one Cheryl that comes in here all the time. Okay. So what Cheryl won, this is what Cheryl's going to win. Ooh. Okay, so she's going to get one of those brush caddies that Make It by Marco sent me a while back to do as part of a giveaway, and then I never got a chance to because I couldn't get the thing scheduled. So that is fabulous. Congratulations. I don't know if you guys have seen those. I'm going to start off with this one. There's going to be more than one because I do have a couple more, but 3D printed. Yeah, I'll take the flower out. But yeah, this is what Miss Cheryl has won. I need to go ahead and put her name on here, just so I don't forget which thing it was. And this is one that I have to make sure I pack it nicely so it doesn't break. And I'll get the Todd to help me with that. Jen says, ooh, yeah, I know. I have a couple more things like that, and I've got them in either blue or pink. So yeah, I love those, and I have some that I use myself. Yeah. So now she'll have a new storage solution for some of her blending brushes. And you can see I wrote her name. Her name is on it. Okay. So next, I have to put the things where they go. Okay, that goes there. All right. Remove Miss Cheryl's name from the list. Remove Make It by Marco. Actually, I'm going to leave it on there because no, I'm going to remove it. I will add it back for next week. Alrighty, so our third winner, so that is number 2. Number 3 is going to be Kelly. What? Kelly is so lucky. She won last week, I think. What did you win this week, hon? Miss Kelly Doyle. I'm going to look and see if she won this week because I don't remember. Or last week. I think she did. Yeah, she won. She won last week too. So now she won something last week and now she's winning something from Bethany also. Wow. Look at that. Congratulations. And while I'm at it, while I'm thinking about it, the way to claim is our regular giveaway claim form. That's the one that you guys use when you won something from one of the cards that I've made. Okay, it's the same form. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in there, even though it's going to say stuff about only if you won the day's card. It is still this giveaway claim form, and you get to claim these on there as well. So there we go. So that is the link for you guys who have won so far. And that is that's number 3. So we've only, y'all are going to have to make sure that I remember that it's only 3 people so far. Okay, I'm going to make some, I could do this with a marker now. I have a really pretty white mat. I'm going to use myself a marker and mark off 1, 2, 3. Of course, doing it in green doesn't really show as well. Okay, so next, let's do number 4. Remove Ms. Kelly Doyle from the list. Remove. Next is 4. Thank you, Jen. All righty. So next winner is going to be Alyssa Howard. Fabulous. So Miss Alyssa, and let's see what she... Hi, Terry. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We are doing our giveaway for this week's winners. These are people that entered in over the last week, well, before Sunday of last week for the giveaways of my celebration month. Big words, lots of words. I don't need to be talking so many big words. Anyway, we're doing the giveaways right now. We're drawing all of the names. So most recent, hi, Susan. Welcome, welcome. And you can get in the giveaways for next week. You just have to wait for the word of the day from today's video. And then there is a link down below for the master giveaway form. That's the one that you need to fill out. And you can enter with every single live stream that I do this week. So everything from Monday through Sunday counts as a week, and then we will be drawing next week while I'm not in town. I probably will do a quick live stream with my laptop to do the same thing for that. And I do have some other content planned for you guys for next week if I can get it all done this week. Okay, so what is Alyssa gonna win? So that's Beachcomber Noni. And she's gonna win some scorch paint. Is that it? Yes, she won some scorch paint. Fabulous. Okay, under scorch paint, and that is Alyssa. That is winner number 4. Number 4. So let's go ahead and remove her name from the list, and we're going to remove one scorch paint from the winner, from the prize wheel. Hey, Norma, welcome in. Our next winner is going to be Christine Peterson. Yay! What is Miss Christine going to win? And Christine, you are in here. Fabulous. And Christine is going to win. She's winning Scorch Paint. Fabulous. So you'll definitely want to be here tomorrow to get to talk to the guy that created this stuff and learn more about how to do all the things. So that was number 5. Let me put your name down beside a Scorch Paint. Alrighty. So we're going to remove your name from the list and removing a Scorch Paint. And then next person that is going to win. So yes, congratulations. And I'm popping the giveaway claim form back into the chat one more time for you guys. So this winner is going to be Miss Kelly. Fabulous. What is Kelly going to win? We're zipping through these things. What is she? Ooh, she is grabbing some of my stuff in my stash. Awesome. That's probably not going to get shipped out until after I get back. Just saying. Okay, let me put that down for Miss Kelly. So congratulations on. Okay, remove your name and remove my grab bag. And then next person up is going to be Danielle Brown. And Danielle Brown is going to win Mary's grab bag. Okay, so that was number 7. Lucky number 7, right? So Miss Kelly was, no, I'm sorry, Miss Danielle was number 7. Yes. Okay, next winner is going to be, let's see who we've got. I'm going to give it a chance to actually remove this time. Try to be good. Okay, next winner. Kelly, you won. Did you see that, honey?
Welcome, Ronan _1.
Hey, Ronan. Our next winner is Ruth. I'm assuming it is Ruth. We've actually got 2 Ruths, so I'm gonna have to see I'm gonna see who didn't put their last name. So be sure to put your last initial or last name. So we do have Ruth winning something, and let's take a look at the prizes. And I will email out anything that I'm not 100% sure on, but you do need to complete the forms too. So cool, Stamper Girl paper mystery box. I'm going to put Ruth question mark, because I don't know for sure which Ruth it is. All righty. So how are you doing, Ronan? I have to say hi to Ronan. It did say that there was only 1 entry for that Ruth, though. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick and see on the other thing. That's week 1. I need week 2. Okay, so there was only 1 person on the list who signed in with just their first name as Ruth, and that was Ruth Nagus. So that's who the winner of that one is. I'm sorry, Miss Ruth. It wound up not being you, honey. It's like sometimes she'd use her last name, and sometimes she didn't. So I'm going to recommend always either put your last name or last initial. And since I'm doing this, I might as well take a look at Cheryl because, again, we had a Cheryl that won that I don't know the last name on. Let me do a sort. Filter. I can do a filter. And I just want it to be clear all of that and then go to Cheryl. Okay, and that is Cheryl Farrar. So Cheryl Farrar, you were the winner earlier, and let me see what it was that you won. And Cheryl won the Make It by Marco Brush Caddy. So again, you do need to fill out the form. I'm going to pop that in one more time. And let's go ahead and remove the Stamper Girl and Paper Mystery. Oh, did I put that one down? I think I did. Mystery box, mystery box, mystery box. Yes, that was Ruth Nagus. Yay. All righty. So that was number 8. Is that right, Jen? Because you're helping me keep on track. Right, that was number 8, so number 9 is coming up. So we only have 2 more winners. Dos winners. And somebody dinged me somewhere. I'm not going to look yet. We're going to finish this winners, and then I can do that. And then we're going to play with some foil, because that's what I want to do today. Okay, our next winner is going to be Miss Norma. So I want to know what the hilarious ride was last night that you're talking about, Tara. And Ruth is saying, no problem. It's probably good I didn't win paper. Mom keeps on saying I don't get any more. Yes, we're going to do foiling. We're not going to do hot foiling, though. Yeah, we're going to do toner foiling, or we're going to be doing stuff with my fuse system, because I haven't taken that out a whole lot lately. Okay, so Miss Norma. Oh, the whole live. Oh, God. It was. Ronan says, who took a wild ride last night? He didn't stop after we let you guys go. I love you, Ronan. We had so much fun last night. I mean, it was just crazy. It was so crazy. So if you want to get in this week's live streams, this week's giveaways that are going to be drawn for next week, and you haven't, last number 10. I thought it was only on number 8. Anyway, if you didn't get a chance to watch yesterday and you still want to get in the giveaway, that we're going to be drawing next week for, you got to come back and see yesterday's, and use the word of the day. And yeah, it was hilarious. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I forget somebody? So this one's number 9, right? I mean, if I did an extra one, you'll have to let me know who I missed on my list, and I will go and add it back. We can go 11 if I made a mistake and we're not doing 10 and this is the wrong number, I can definitely go back. All right, so this Norma is going to win. Norma's going to win. Ooh, $25 gift card, $25 gift voucher to LV Handcrafted. Fabulous. And that one is Miss Norma. Okay, so and it would help if I could actually type it correctly. V. I may have to go back and just confirm all of these just so I know that I did them right. We're going to remove Miss Norma's name, and then we're going to remove the gift thing from Lynn. Words. Last winner for today, other than I'm probably going to give away a card. I'll probably give away a card today too. Dina, fabulous. Congratulations, Miss Dina. Let's see what you won. You need snips to cut the zip ties, Ronan. And that's the other. Yeah, Mary had 2 grab bags. So both of those are given out today. One to Miss Danielle and one to Miss Dina. Okay, so that is the last of our giveaways for today for this part. We're going to give away a card later. And y'all told me that you love it when we do the wheel, so I'll have to make sure I keep that in my box. Ruth wants to know, Ronan, what are you snipping? Craftosphere Craftosphere products won't come with your kitty scissors or your mom's forbidden scissors. She's getting you, Ronan. She's getting you good. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm glad that you guys are having fun, and I'm glad that we're giving out some stuff. Ronan says, I got my own junk drawer scissors now. Okay, let me get my laptop, my keyboard out of the way. Yeah, congratulations to everybody that won today. I am going to pop in the giveaway claim form one more time. So if you are a winner, if you were one of the names that I drew, go ahead and fill out that form to claim it and let me know exactly what it was that you won. Well, hello and welcome in, Andrew. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you missed some of this. Well, it wasn't exactly shenanigans because, Ronan's not here. But where's the other stuff I was going to use? I actually pulled out a ton of stuff and I'm not going to use it all. And then I can't be too... This is also something that makes it so that the cards are easier and faster to make because, I don't know how many of you guys have done things with hot foil, but they are pretty easy and fast to do. And I have to... There, my phone can go up there for now. Alrighty, I need to find my buttons. It's like, what am I trying to touch? I need to move things around on my screens now because I moved everything around to do the stuff with y'all. So close that, close that. Around to do the stuff with y'all. So close that, close that. Am I echoing? Y'all need to let me know. So close that, close that. Am I echoing? Y'all need to let me know. Okay, it may not be echoing. It may just be echoing for me, and that's fine. Okay, as long as I'm not echoing for y'all let me know. I pulled up a tab that happens to have the live stream on it, and I heard myself twice because I've got it coming in through two sources, and that's fine as long as it's not going to y'all. I'm happy. Somebody. Oh, okay. So Linda Gorman. Is Linda in the house? I don't know if she's in or not, but I need to tell her that we're live right now if she wants to come. You heard the echo because you heard my computer, but right now you should not hear an echo. But she was wanting to, she said that we were asking about a card that she created that was in the stream showcase. So Linda, I just got your message, so I will be taking a look at that video. She shared with me the video of how she made those cool cards. Yeah, that she showed in the stream showcase. So it's like, I heard a ding. And it's like, I can't look at that right now. I'm busy doing giveaways. So we will be taking a look at that. And I want to see if I can do it. Echo go. Thank you, Jen. But thank you so much, Linda. I can't wait to give that one a try. All right, I'll move that back over there. I will minimize these because I don't need them. I'm moving things around so they're not all over my screen. Okay. Wait, what? Who's talking about freezing? -7 degrees Fahrenheit. No. No, 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 no. We do not do cold. I'm in Florida. We're going to Ohio next week and it's going to be cold up there and that's the part I'm not looking forward to. I mean, I don't like cold. So anyway, so today we're going to be playing with my Gina K Fuse. And I don't know if I have things situated on my desk that is going to make it so that it's easy for me to get to stuff. It's going to take me a bit to get used to my new glass mat that I love. So this is my new Glassport Studios glass mat. And here's where I was writing the things. And let me get some alcohol to clean it off. Yay. Ruth is getting cold. Okay, so this is the Gina K Fuse. It's not a big machine. It's kind of a smallish. Oh, this is also That's from Make It by Marco. That is going off to Miss Cheryl. All right. So I figured today we would make a simple card. I have not made a card design. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. I'm just grabbing some of the things I have in my stash. I want y'all to do the same thing. So I'm grabbing out some of the things I have in my stash that are foil related, that are not, believe it or not hot foil. This one is from Crafty Critta. Yeah, I think most of the stuff in this is all, yeah, this is all stuff that I got a while back from Crafty Critta. So if I have the Crafty Critta stuff, where is my Gina K stuff? Is it still in the, it might still be in the file cabinet. So I'm looking. So that's masking paper. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for foil stuff. I did make a card already today, but y'all can't see it because that's having to do with the clubs coming out. And it's turned out so pretty. Alrighty, where did I put? Here it is. Yeah, I try to stay organized and know where the things are. So this stuff is all Crafty Critta, and this one is all Gina K. Gina K also includes things that are from ThermoWeb because that's where most of the stuff is designed from. Her foils are from ThermoWeb. She's also got these really pretty little poly glaze. Stale. Okay, real pretty poly glaze. I'm looking to see if any of these are Christmassy. This one may be the only one that I have that's Christmassy, and it has these pretty little stars. When is who not? What? Who did what, Maureen? I wasn't paying attention. But it has these pretty stars, and it almost, this is a poly glaze, meaning I think it's probably a transfer gel type of thing. It's not toner, but it does make it so that your foil sticks to it. And you can color over it and stuff too. It's very pretty. I think because I know that Crafty Critta has got some of the Crafty Critta stuff that I have is Christmas themed. I think that's probably what I'm going to use. So this one is more fall. Now these are toner sheets, so you can actually, you can foil over the top of them. So cool. You should make a drunk Santa with bamboos.
Welcome, Tara Cooper.
Bazooka across the screen. God. So all of these are toner sheets. So black toner you're used to from your regular laser printer, but there's white, there's gold. I mean, this is from a company down in Australia. Okay. Christine, it's Debbie for 20% off. Correct. It should automatically pop in when you use my affiliate link anyway. But if you don't use my affiliate link, type in code Debbie and you should get that 20% off. Okay, these are definitely Christmassy. This one's birthday. This one's flowers. This one's Christmas. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull out some foil. I've actually got some ThermoWeb foil. I've got some from Blue Bonnet. I've got some that I don't know where they're from, that it's been in my stash forever and I haven't used it. So yeah, I've got different foils over here, just depending on what colors we want to use. I think I'll start off, let's start off with some sentiments. And you can cut these out. Well, I don't have to use all of them. I don't know what I want to do. What do I want to do? It's pretty. You thought I saw it. I said, no. I said Blue Bonnet. So this company is one that you actually, I think it's still where you just order from Facebook. But they do still have this page up. And let me go ahead and show you that. I have to remember where did I put the button. So I want right display. I want that one. And there we go. So this is the Blue Bonnet Foil RGV. They do regular foil, they do hot foil, they've
It's
got
delicious
both.
antiquity.
And they have a lot of colors, and you can look in the photos and it shows you all the different things. And this is the first time I've looked at the site in quite a while because I still have her stuff. So this is like when
refreshing.
people want to print
Thanks,
out
Auntie Cootie.
and do, this is like really pretty where you have a printed out invitation for something. You can do stickers. Just so much stuff. And here you can see all the different colors, and the HS, those are basically the numbers saying what it is that you want to order from her. TR and TF, it's like HS, I think is hot foil, if I remember right. I think HS is for hot foil and TR is for transfer foil. Holographic glitter rainbow. And this one is showing, this page is from August, so the prices should be the same. And it's 8¼ by 16½ feet. 8¼ inches. So yeah, it's the same as what I've got here. The rolls that I've got in my hand are 8¼ wide, and it's 16½ feet for $6.50. It's a really, I mean, I knew that she had good prices, but I hadn't looked at it in a bit. So yeah, she's got some really good prices on the foil, and there is hot foil as well. They're both regular toner foil and hot foil, and then she gives you lots of pictures showing different ones. So that's going to be Blue Bonnet Foil RGB. In case y'all are interested in that, no, I do not have an affiliate link or anything with her. I probably need to see if she has an affiliate program, because she probably doesn't. But I do so much with hot foil that I really don't think about the toner foil that much. But I mean, she's got some lovely colors. I mean, just the ones that I've not had any problem with the ones that I have. And I haven't used them in a bit, but like I said, I haven't had any problems with it. So this is how wide it is. And just for reference, do I have, yes, I do. This is my glimmer foil from Spellbinders. Okay. So just for reference, it's about half the width. Okay. And then it is 16½ feet long for a roll. I was shocked at how much foil that I got. Seriously. Okay. So I kind of want to do silver, but that means I need to I should probably color first. Let's try that. I'm going to do one of these sheets. You guys know I do like snowflakes. I've been using the Simon Hurley snowflake stuff for a bit. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to color it with some of Simon Hurley's inks, because you can do that. You can foil under or over your ink. And let's start off with some clear skies. I think I'm going to leave it a little bit lighter in the center. I need to refill what is the full name? The full name of the foil is Blue Bonnet, as in the hat, Blue Bonnet. And the website, actually that's what I looked up when I went onto Facebook, Blue Bonnet Foil RGB. And let me just pop that link into, come on, I just want the page. I don't want that. Go to all, there we go. I didn't want to go to the photos page. I wanted to just go to here. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that into the chat for y'all. Assuming it lets me do it. There you go. And just let her know that Debbie J's Crafting Corner sent you, just so that she knows that I did that. I have not been in contact with her in quite a while, but I did do a video a while back. It's been a while back. I did do a video a while back showcasing her products, but like I said, I don't have a chance to do this stuff that much. I like that I am starting to have the time to get more things done. Okay, one thing, the paper is a little bit glossy, so when you're putting ink down, it does kind of want to smear a little bit, but it's still gonna be pretty. Okay. I think you guys probably already know that bit about when you use anything on a glossy kind of surface. It does spread it around more. It doesn't quite sink in as fast. I'm going to put a little bit of midnight snack around the edges. I'm bringing it in enough because I'm positive I will trim it down. Hey, Ruth. Ruth, were you here when we were spinning, honey? I don't think she was. Do I need to look that up and tell her what she won? Miss Ruth won a Stamper Girl paper mystery box. So be sure to fill out the claim form. It's the same claim form we do for the cards. Be sure to fill out the claim form to claim that, and I'll forward your information over to Delise so she can send that out to you. So congratulations, honey. Okay, so we've got some ink down, and this is pretty by itself. You could use this as your card front. But that's not what we're going to do, because we're going to do this. We're going to take out some foil. And I want to use this pretty sparkly. Ooh, do I have enough? Oh, no, I don't. Oh, you know what this is? Part of this is waste. Part of this is not waste. So I could just use that, and then I can trim off the edges. And I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I want to show you how you can use the waste. I've also gotten my Gina K fuse heated up. So it has been sitting here heating up the whole time we've been talking. So it is ready to go. I'm going to brush off the underside of my foil and my cardstock just to make sure I don't have any dust. I'm just going to put this right over the top. I'm centering it because, like I said, I'm probably going to trim off the edges. I may not. I may just decide to leave those black. I haven't decided yet. And now we're going to put that inside the carrier sheet. I think I'm going to put it this way. I also have got it at temperature setting 3. I was doing temperature setting 4, but what I found happens almost every time is it wrinkles. It gets hot and it wrinkles the foil, so it doesn't cover as well. So I'm trying it this way. Andrew says, I love to draw too. Our Native Corporation logo. I draw now. They have clothing and other stuff they sell with my drawing. That's cool. I hope that they give you a little bit back for that though, because that's your image. Of course, when you're working for a company and do any kind of anything on their time or on their, you know, if you're in their office or if you're on the computer, any of that stuff, using their stuff, they own whatever you do, which kind of sucks. Okay, this did wrinkle a little bit too. I think before I pull it off, I'm going to run it through again, but I'm going to turn it. You see how some of it's wrinkled? And I think that is it going to let go? I've had it where it sticks to the carrier sheet and doesn't want to let go. So I just turned it and I'm going to run it through again. And hopefully that will flatten out any of those bubbles. Tamara had a question. Thank you so much, Jen. Okay, so Ruth, I looked. It's where you did not put your last name on there, and I looked at my list, and you were the only. That was one. I think that was the only time that you did not put your last name on it. Was the one that you won. So it was you. And Tamara, I'm scrolling up. If you use a laminator, can you do the toner or just transfer? Okay, so yes. The question she asked, if you use a laminator, can you do the toner or just transfer foil? So the transfer foil and toner foil are the same. There's basically two types of foil. One is the hot foil and one is the transfer foil. There are different qualities, different things like that, and different things that they're made to be able to transfer onto better. But we're able to mostly be able to use the transfer foil if you're using a laminator type system. I have had a laminator. I've actually had a couple of them. Had a Scotch was my first one. And mostly what I got it for was to do foiling. And then, of course, I did laminating with it as well. I had a Cronova, which was great for years. And then I started noticing that things were not transferring as well when I would print them off from my laser printer, because that was the way that I was doing most of my toner printing. I thought it was because my toner was not coming out enough, and it sucks. I still haven't had time to clean it, by the way, guys. So I thought it was because of that. What I think it was, though, is that my laminator was no longer getting hot enough. So this one, it is basically a laminator. It's a lot like the Mink machine. That's one that's been out for a while, the Mink, the Mini Mink. It has different settings for heat. So if you're not getting, if you're getting underfoiling, where it's not foiling to all the places it's supposed to, you may want to increase the heat. If you're getting overfoiling, you may want to decrease the heat. But it has a lot of ways that you can use this lovely thing. Somebody says, do I have to fill in the form if you win the giveaway? Yes. Let me go ahead and pop that in one more time. It is in the chat as well. I mean, it is in the description as well, and it's in the chat a few times. So it is there. And Miss Kelly, you did win. You won a grab bag from me. So yeah, you did win. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. But one thing I noticed is sometimes when it wrinkles, it doesn't transfer to the toner that's underneath it. So you want it to go as smooth as you can. Okay, and it's already had plenty of time to cool down. So now we have a blue inked panel with lovely, lovely foil. So hello, Miss Barbara. I didn't say hello to you yet. Sorry about that. Thanks for the explanation. I just knew one foil has adhesive. Yes, you're absolutely right. So Tara was saying one has adhesive and one does not. There's actually a third kind that I came across that's with Penny Black where it has a sticky adhesive on there. So it's almost like foil stickers. I did notice that with theirs. I think that's how it worked. Anyway, so there's some stuff with hers that worked completely different. Oh, it was actually instead of toner, the toner sheet, it actually was sheets that had sticky on it. So it worked completely different. And you needed to use their toner, their foil. With this, though, oh, I just noticed something. The toner on the edges that I didn't have covered, it transferred onto my transfer thing. Anyway, the foil that you use for hot foiling, the ones that you use your glimmer foil, this stuff. This has an adhesive built into the backing, okay? So that is activated with heat and pressure. So it has to get hot in order for that to work. This kind of foil, though, the stuff that I've got from Blue Bonnet, and you can get some from Thermal Web, there's a lot of different places you can get it. All of those do not have that in there. You just have to make sure it's not a heat activated one, okay? So if it doesn't have the heat in there, if it's not heat activated, you can use it with basically all your other stuff. Here's the thing, you could use hot foil with things like toner and glue and those kind of things, but hot foil is going to cost more because it has that adhesive built in. So you don't want to do that. You cannot use hot foil in this kind of a situation because it needs the really high heat that comes from heating that metal plate. Okay, so that's not going to work with this kind of situation. But look how pretty that turned out. Yeah. So I will be trimming the edges to put that onto a card. And then we have, I could do one of these pretty sentiments, and that could be basically be it. So getting your guys' opinions. We've got the pretty silver sparkly foil, and then we've got these sentiments. What color and which sentiment do you think I should do? I'm kind of thinking I want to leave it white and do another color on there. So I do have this. I do have a teal or a blue. This one, I think it's a teal. It's a bluish color. Anyway, we've got a bluish color that we could put one of these on and have it so it's kind of the opposite look. Like this one is the silver on blue, and then we could have the blue on white, and that would work well together. So you guys are agreeing that you want me to use the blue. Let me put this away first before I forget. Yeah, the blue would be, I think it would be pretty.
Welcome Danielle_Vegas.
Okay, these are the colors I have out. There's not a royal blue in here. I agree that a royal blue would be pretty. I don't know that I've got a royal blue. I only can use what I've got. I'm just looking through. I don't believe I have a royal blue in with my Gina K either. So there's gold, there's silver. I might in my older stuff, but I don't think so. I've got some red and green and gold and silver. I do not have a royal blue. Jen, of course, thinks rainbow. There are a lot of colors, and it's kind of like, I cannot afford to be full collections. I can't have I can't do all the things. I can't have all of the colors of the same thing. I think I'm going to go with the, mostly because I want to use some of this stuff. I do want to use some of the blue bond, and I haven't used it in a while. She even has a hot foil of that's in my cabinet that I haven't used. So, which sentiment should we go? We have to use what we've got. Exactly. We have to use we can't just have it and hoard it. We have to use it. Some of this stuff, if you don't use it, goes bad. Foil has not been one of those, but I kind of think I need to use the things. So somebody wants me to do Believe. Actually, a couple of people said Believe, so we're going to do that one. And we have a Peace and we have a Noel. Well, I could go ahead and just foil both of them, and we can just use one on this card and maybe I have an idea for a second card, so maybe. And this is a real simple one. The main thing with what we're doing today is just showing how to, let me turn that back on, how to do this with foil, okay? And there are so many fun things that you can do just to add that little bit of extra, that you can make a really clean and simple card. And then you just add one little thing and it makes it pop. This one, I added some ink blending. You could count that as the one little thing, but I think the main one little thing is that foil, and it looks gorgeous. And this is one reason why I love my hot foil system too. Barbara says, I need to pull out my fuse. You inspire me. Yes. And if you don't have designs like this, if you don't have the pre-printed ones, it's okay. Print something with your laser printer. Have the library friggin' print it out for you if you want. But you can come up with any kind of design you want. Have it printed out on toner, not inkjet. Toner. And that you can run through your fuse system to be able to make some really gorgeous designs. Okay. So we're going to do both of these. I think I'm going to start with the Believe. Oh, that'll be pretty. And I want to go with the blue. So let me grab out some of that teal color. And I don't really know the real names of the colors on here. Like I said, I got these years ago and have not used them. Can you guess why I have not used them? The main reason I haven't used these things is because I love my hot foil system. So I haven't used the toner stuff in a bit because of that. Okay, let's go with, I don't want to waste too much of it. And Tina says, I need to get my fuse system out too. Yes, absolutely. I challenge you, do that. One thing I want to add to our membership site is maybe some weekly or monthly challenges. I haven't had the time to get this stuff done, and I am so sorry. So many of you guys have been joining that membership lately, and I am thrilled. And then I'm feeling so guilty because I haven't had a chance to add anything new to it. Time is what it is. Okay, now I need this. This little plastic thing here, it's not one of our sleeves that we put our stamps or dies in. This came from Gina K. So it is made to resist the heat better, okay, that you go through there. So use the one that comes with it. If you don't have something like that, hey, Miss Judy, if you don't have something like that, you can try using some parchment paper. I have some good results with that. How do I change my address on Spark? I will have to look into that. It may be something that's in your profile area. So I do need to look that up. If you're not able to do it, just email me. Let me know. I mean, I want everything to be where you can do it yourself because it'll save me time when we get big in there. But if you have any problems with anything, let me know. Yeah, it may be that you couldn't find it. I do know that you can get into your profile down bottom left-hand corner where it has your picture down at the bottom. So you should be able to go into your profile there. I think you're supposed to be able to change your information there as well. but I haven't looked into it. I know that they're constantly updating the software. So there's some more things that are supposed to be coming out that have to do with the membership profiles soon. And I love it and hate it when they tell us that there's new things coming that they're working on. It lets me know that they're working on new stuff, which is great. And then it's like, I want it now. It's kind of like when Simon pops in and tells us that he's working on the new collection that's going to be rolling out like probably February or March, and it's birthday theme. I was like, but we want it now. Ooh, that turned out pretty. Sometimes the foil sticks inside it's just static where it sticks inside there. So yeah, that one did. So it came off real clean, but look at that. I told you, I love that color. So for this card, you could use a die and cut it out the shape that you want. I'm just going to fussy cut. And kind of do like a bubble cut and do a little bit of wavy lines around it. There we go. And then you do, basically you use the same techniques that you've been doing. Judy wants to know what I'm doing today. I'm playing with foil, honey. So I think that card is pretty much done. Of course, if you have any other embellishments or anything that you want to add to something like this, you can absolutely do that. And maybe I'll pull out one of my card kits and see if I've got something that'll work. I'm going to first trim off some of the stuff, and I'm going to trim off part over here that's white. That is where the toner transferred to the plastic. And the part over here is black where the toner didn't transfer at all, but it didn't have any foil that attached. So I'm going to trim off that. So it's, I think, going to be about 1/4 inch on both sides. And this is one way you can do things. If things don't turn out exactly the way that you want. Okay, where I have some card bases because I cut some and just put them in a drawer so that I could find them. Yeah, one thing that you missed earlier today, Miss Judy, and I'd love for you to get in on that because I don't know that you know about it. We had, this is my birthday month celebration, and we're doing live streams almost every day so far this month, and we're doing giveaways. So first part of the live stream that started at noon is we did we drew for giveaways from the people that entered last week. So if you haven't already entered this week, Miss Judy, you can do that. We're going to do a word of the day. Did I do it at 4 1/4? Yes. I was scoring this earlier and I wound up scoring at 4 1/2 instead of 4 1/4 by mistake. Hey, Miss Carmen, welcome in. But yeah, I'd love for you to get in on all the giveaways. Every day there is a word of the day, and there's a form that you're going to fill out that is down in the description. That's the master giveaway form, and the thing that you need to know for that one is, of course, the word of the day. Otherwise, you can't. Okay, word of the day for today. And it actually makes sense because I did use this earlier today. Today's going to be stencil. I'm not doing a stencil right now, but I did use a stencil for another card that is going to be coming up in a video probably in 2 weeks. So word of the day is going to be stencil. And down in the description, there is a master giveaway form. It's listed as that with instructions as to what you need to do, but you just fill out that form. Use the word of the day, and it's going to be with the video. You can get an entry with every live stream video that you watch. So today's live stream counts as one of the 2 from yesterday. You could do it for both of them. Those would count for additional entries. So that would be, if you did all of them for this week, there would be 1 for today, 2 for yesterday. So that's 3, 1 more from Monday. So that's 4. There's another one for tomorrow, which would be 5, and there's another one for Friday, which is 6, and I might do another one tomorrow, so you can get either 6 or 7 entries if you do all of the lives this week. I probably made it more complicated than I had to. It's just kind of the way that I asked ChatGPT, was either ChatGPT or it was Gemini. I asked one of them what I should do and how I should manage it, and I told them the things that I was trying to accomplish, and it gave me how to do all this stuff. So it's really cool. The 32nd of some what, Ronan? Okay, I have to pop that up to see what the heck you said. 83 on 83 on the 32nd of November. It's a November word of the, I mean, did I say, yes, I said the word of the day, Danielle. It's stencil. Of course, I said it in a sentence, and that's kind of what your teachers would have done. It's like, use this word in a sentence. Okay. So I can put this on there and leave a little bit of white space on. Oh, that's pretty. And then I think I've changed my mind about which way I want it to go. I think I wanted to do that. And then I can take a look in my stash and find a snowflake die cut and add that to it, and this would be done. Okay, and if I pop this up on foam, then I could possibly, if I put this up on a double layer of foam, I could possibly put a big snowflake on there underneath. And that I'm going to do that off camera. I want to focus on this. Do we want to pop this piece up too? Yeah, I'm going to pop it up. I have to. I have no choice. Yes, sparkly, shiny. Shiny, happy people holding hands, right? And I typically do not put the foam in the middle of the card base, but this is going to also go off the edges, and I'm going to trim that part down. So. Okay. Did anybody have any questions or anything that I hadn't answered yet? I mean, to be honest, a lot of my live streams are not question oriented. It's just let's play. But y'all sometimes have questions when I'm playing. So I'm just wanting to make sure. Is there anything that y'all said that I missed that I needed to have done? Okay. Well, I don't want it to be. I'm not going to be able to do it that way. Dang it. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I could. Yeah, I'll hold that down so it doesn't move. And can use that kind of as a guide. Is that the right spot though? It's pretty close. That's close enough. I know it is not, it's a little, yeah, I know that is bigger than this side, but it's close enough. I'm going to say it's close enough. Do I want to say it's close enough? No. Yes, I am. I'm not going to try. I know that I will rip this if I try to pull it off, and I don't want to do that because this is too pretty. Yes, it's pretty. Okay, there we go. I think that is lovely. And this is going to get popped up. We grab some more foam. And then I'm going to show y'all the trick. I think I am only going to do one layer of foam though, but if I put this kind of in the middle, I'll have a little bit of space to be able to tuck something in. Tie a ribbon around on the side and nobody will know. Oh, yeah. I do need to start using some ribbon. But what I like to do when I do that is I like to wrap it around the card front before I put it down onto the card base so that the adhesive that's holding the card base is also holding the ribbon down. Okay, so we're going to put this right about there. Clean and simple. Clean and simple, okay? But I said I was going to show y'all a trick. So I've actually got two pieces here. This one, I think I used with a stencil or something a while back, but you can see there are holes. So I could basically make a piece of cardstock that had the silver everywhere except for the little holes, right? Same kind of thing with this one. This one has got the holes that are snowflakes, and the rest is silver. So there's a couple of things that we can do. And I'm gonna try a couple of different things. One way that I know 100% works is going to be using one of the things from Crafty Critta. And now I'm looking for the other Crafty Critta stuff that I have out here somewhere. And that's these guys. This is a toner sheet. I had never seen this before I got these from them, but they had some that are not just the black, which is like what you get from your printer, but they had them in white and they have them in colors. And then they had this that had the rainbow. Okay, so they have, and this one is just plain rainbow. But that's so pretty. So we could do something like that. Those are the ones that I have. Okay. So that's one of the ways that we can use the reverse, okay? We can foil it, and then in all of the white spaces, all the places that on here is the silver, it would come out with the colors, okay? So we could go with black, or we could go with white, or we could go with gold. So do you guys have an opinion going with the silver? I'll show you what it would look like on each of these, and then you guys can decide. So here is some of this. It's like a matte. It is shiny, but it's like a matte silver. So over the top, this is basically what it would look like. Okay. So we've got that. I'm not going to do the white because the white would just be white. And the black, it's still a shiny black, but it would basically be like that. So you would have the black stars. Okay. So we've got that. But we've also got this other stuff. Got two different ones. One is like a standard rainbow, and the other one is these lovely, lovely pieces. So let's say something like this. So Tara says that she loves the black. Jen loves the black. Can that brand still be ordered? Yes. From my understanding, Crafty Critta is still around. They are in Australia, so shipping is a little steep for us in the US. I might have an affiliate link, but I don't think I do. But I'm going to go ahead and pull them up real quick. Crafty Critta is there. And then I'm going to look and see if they've got that. Third is best. I really like this. And it's not just that one design. There are several different rainbow sparkle designs in here. So there's lots of different textures and such. And ooh, join the Crafty Critta creator team. Okay, you guys know Teresa Calvert? Y'all know Teresa. She does a lot of the same summits that I do. I'm even on her email list. Her blog is Lost in Paper, and so is her YouTube channel. But she is one of the creators at for Crafty Critta. LQ's Creations. I may look into that. Anyway, but yes, they do have their website is still up. They do ship it is, like I said, shipping from Australia. So the shipping prices is probably the part that is not the fun part. But we know how that one works. So let me go ahead and I thought Crafty Critta. Oh, I will have to look. Shipping and terms, postage and shipping. I'm going to have to look into that because I had not heard that. But if they do, that would be, I'm going to definitely look into it and see if they do. But here's their website. Just for the regular Crafty Critta, like I said, that ships from Australia. Why do you put witchies in the thing? So Terry Cooper did a 10 stream streak. Yes. Thank you, honey. Do one with black, one with multi. Do you have two? I do have two waste foils. So this one is the one that is just dots. And this one I can tell just because I know the design. This one was one that I actually did a paste through stencil and took the stuff out. So this one's been sitting there for a while. So this is an old piece of waste. So if you've got older waste, you can still use it. I do kind of like this. I kind of think I want more blue. So let me see if there's, this one has more blue and purple. So I could do like the top area. Or I could do across and have both. I'm gonna do this one. This one has got a lot more of the yellow. This one has more of the blue and the purple, so I kind of like both of them. It's both of them from Wicked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim down my panel so it's going to fit about where my foil sheet is. And this is a trick so you can use your waste foil, okay? But we're not going to be done with that. I got to show you another one. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and pop that in. Hi, Miss Irma. Welcome in, honey. We're popping that in, and we're going to go ahead and run that through. Yes, I know I forgot to dust it, but that's okay. This stuff has been put away in a cabinet forever, so it's highly unlikely that I got major dust on there, and I'm not really worried about it too much anymore. I used to be so much of a perfectionist that it would have made me mad if anything didn't spoil like it was supposed to because I made some stupid mistake. I'm not as worried about it anymore. This is going to be so pretty. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this again was a full toner sheet. So it's going to pull off all of that. I'm going to let it cool just a minute. Some things are better hot pull, some are cold pull. I have never figured out the difference. I have seen that sometimes my hot foil works better if I just pull it while it's hot. Ooh.
Wabi Sabi is the love of imperfection.
Wabi Sabi. Thank you, Ronan, for saying that. I need to pop into the chat and copy those words and type it into my browser because I told you last night I am going to be looking that stuff up and doing research. Yes. So it's not something I'm going to be able to do right now, but I am definitely going to be researching that. It's a yeah, Ronan went and he went through the trouble of explaining to me what it was. It's actually an art form. Making mistakes. Did you know making mistakes is an art form? Okay. So it took off almost all of it, meaning it probably could have been still on your way home, Adeline. Hey. So we got most of it up. There is a little bit that was left on the sheet, but not enough to make me sad. But look at that. We have a shiny, shiny, shiny with those colors, with those snowflakes in the other color. Now, if I had done this on black, I'm not going to do it. But if I had done this on black, we could have put another piece of foil over the top and filled in those gaps. Actually, we could, but I don't really. I'm going to put this one to the side and we'll decide if I want to do that later. I'm going to go ahead and use the black toner that you guys were talking about wanting me to use. And we're going to use, and this is where you could do it out of your printer as long as you get good toner. Yeah, good stuff on your toner. So I'm going to do the same thing. And we should have little black dots when we get done. We're going to run that through. I will do what I preach instead of just doing what I do. Yeah, do what I say, not what I do, right? I'm going to try to do what I say and what I do. Yeah, I'm going to try to make them match a little bit better. Okay, so we got that foil down. It's over the black. I may have some other waste foil around here to do some experiments with too. I usually do. So let me look while that is doing its thing. Okay, so let's see, what do I have in here? Ooh, yeah. Some of these that I have in here are waste that are from, this one is from hot foil. I know because I recognize the design. So this one is a hot foil one that does not belong in my toner waste foil. But these, the rest of these are ones that are toner foil. So I can do another thing with these. We're going to see if we like this one the way it is. Yeah, maybe read it through twice. You could absolutely do that. I'll go ahead and do that one since we're thinking about it. Because I do the same thing with my hot foil. Absolutely. Irma, it is actually already in the chat somewhere. It is Blue Bonnet. Let me see if I can pop it up again. There it is. I do. If it did it go in? It didn't go in. There we go. Oh, it did it do twice? I don't know if it did it twice. But Blue Bonnet, they sell via Facebook. And I got my stuff from them years ago via Facebook. And they do both reactive foil, that's toner foil, and they do hot foil. And look how huge their rolls are. They're out of Texas, if I remember right. Okay. So this again is waste foil. Okay. So that is waste foil. Now, the Blue Bonnet. Blue Bonnet. So we've got Crafty Critta. So I've got Crafty Critta stuff. Right now, I'm not using their foil. I'm using the Crafty Critta foil art and those kind of things. So I'm using those. Both of the links are in the chat somewhere. But yeah, this looks really cool. You've got those little black dots. The thing is, those black dots in there, that's toner. You know what that means? You could put another sheet of foil over the top. So you could take one design and make lots and lots and lots of things with it, all with your foil. Now, when you run the foil through the second time, sometimes it does dull the first one a little bit. So you may not get quite as much shine on the first one, but yeah, you could do that. So I think I'm going to take one of the ones. This one doesn't have a ton. This is actually, this is one that I did during our workshop this last month using the Simon Hurley. I think it's the marbling stamp, but it's one of the big cling stamps. And I stamped, embossed, and then foiled the embossing. Okay. And that's what's left. This is the waste that's left. Got that one. I've got, they're sticking together. I did this one, which was a piece of foil art. And that's a basket with a pumpkin and stuff in there. And then I've got these that are this was done from a stencil. So we've got that. Actually, that does look kind of cool. I think I want to use that one. So now I just need to decide what color do I want to put behind it. I think I am going to still use the black. But then we're going to put some more foil in there. And I'm going to show you how you can reuse this a couple of times. The bad part of what I'm doing, this is what I call a foiling frenzy. It's where I keep on going because there's so many things that you can do and it's so fun. And then I don't use the stuff on cards because I'm very bad. Okay, so we're going to put all of that gold foil is going to go onto this black piece of card, okay? And then since we're doing, it was gold? Yeah, we're doing gold. How about, this would be cool. We could do rainbow, maybe. Y'all have to tell me what you think. We could do rainbow. Could do blue. We could do sparkle. Somebody likes the word foiling frenzy. Yes. Actually, there is a replay, a live stream replay on my channel that is titled Foiling Frenzy. So, and that was when I was learning. Yeah, I was learning a bunch. So I've done a lot of foiling since then. But that would probably be a good one for folks to take a look at. Okay, I do have a little wrinkle, but that doesn't make me sad. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm going to go ahead and pull that off. And some of this is trying to stick because I used a paste when I did this originally. Okay, it is trying to stick. But look at that. And here's the sheet that had the foil on it. It's pretty much gone. But we're not going to leave it at that. What do you think about putting some rainbow over the top and making those snowflakes rainbow? That's what I'm going to do next. So let's go ahead and cut it down. Keep looking for the scissors I want to use and keep changing my mind. And you could use your quick trimmer from Spellbinders for cutting the foil, and I probably should have, but so we're going to put this through there. Okay. So we've done this one design. We've used it twice. Okay. We've used it twice. We used it once when I put it onto some card using the transfer paste and a stencil. That was done a couple of weeks ago. Jen was there, I believe, for that one. And that's part of the workshop we did last month. Then we put the gold onto some black. So it's the same design, but we put it onto another piece of card. Okay. And now we're filling in all of those black gaps with some rainbow. So let's take a look and see how that's going to look. And then we'll be able to do it onto another one, believe it or not. And this is where you can buy the pre-printed sheets like that, okay? So anywhere that there was toner showing, it should transfer the foil, okay? And look at that. And it really didn't dull the gold too much. This one is really fun. That one is really fun. It's all lies. I'm not telling the whole story. Okay. Okay. So now we have a rainbow piece of waste that we could do the same thing again onto another piece of black card. So why not? My classes are the Bob. Okay. Deborah's know that I won't like. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Smalls won't like what we're making. We did finish a card, by the way. Now I'm just kind of showing some fun things you can do with the stuffs. Okay. I also did something else that I want to test and make sure that it works, and I think it's dry. So this, you can tell it's shiny. This is a piece of regular white cardstock, okay? This is regular white cardstock that I added some some transparent gloss gel from Ranger. You could do the same thing with the Transfer Gel Duo. Let it dry, and then it'll be sticky. This one's not sticky. This one is a little bit still damp, and that's okay. But I can use this for the waist too. Because when I used the stencils, this is the paste that I used to make it so that it would transfer. So there's paste from Thermoweb, who is the foil people. It's the Deco Foil Transfer Gel Duo, and it dries tacky, and you can use that through your stencils and all the things to be able to transfer foil. Or you can actually use just a regular gloss, paste, texture paste. You can use a regular transparent gloss texture paste to be able to do the same thing. So I thought, well, let's see if I can make my own transfer sheets. So I made a couple. I've had them drying since before we got started today. We're going to take a look at this one. So this one is now rainbow on black. Okay. I lift it off, and the foil sheet has got nothing on it anymore. Transferred all the stuff off. So that's garbage now. But now we have this one that has those black snowflakes that you really can't see. So like this one has got the gold with the rainbow. Now we can put something else in the middle there. And what do I want to put in there? I think, oh, I have not used this one. So look at this one. This one is like an iridescent shimmer. It's not really sparkly like with snowflakes and I'm with little stars, but it is that iridescent shimmer. I think that would be really pretty. I'm going to cut off this little bit first. I mean, I could do both. I think I might do both. Or I could do blue. We could do blue. I've got a little bit that's kind of needs to be cut off on this one anyway, so I'm going to do some of the blue. So we're going to do some of that iridescent shimmer, and we're going to do some of the blue. So we're going to use both of them on this one. And we're just going to put it over the top. There we go. covering up all of that toner, and then we're going to put it into our transfer sheet, assuming I can get it to go in there without the static. Static is a thing. And it's only going to stick in the places that has toner, okay? So we're going to run it through. So yeah, you can use more than one at a time. Wait, that slid over. I don't want any of the black to show anymore. So we're going to move that over a little bit. Come on. I see a little bit of black right there. Let's slide it over just a touch. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to run that through our laminator or whatever. This one is the Gina K Design Fuse System. And it's got different temperatures that you can set it at. And 3 has been working really good for me. And you always want to put your foil back into the packaging it came in. I'm not really concerned about which color is with what, as long as it's in with the right brand and the right type. At least with this stuff, because I don't have containers that say the specific color. With my Glimmer System stuff, I keep everything in the box and make sure it's in the right box, because that way I know what color it is for when I need to get more. But this is all sold. This foil is all sold on Facebook. The company has their own website. They don't have their website, but they do sell everything through their Facebook page. And she's been super, super sweet. Okay, so let's see how this one. Again, it's where all we had was we had used the waste foil onto some black toner sheets, and we wound up with black snowflakes in the middle of the rainbow. And now we have this pretty, I love that one. Got 2 different looks. Like this one has got the blue, and this one has got that sparkly iridescent. And then we have 2 more. 2 more. This could go on forever and ever and ever. Which is probably one of the reasons that they made the ones that are already colored in a color toner, because then you can put it on there and it'll be perfect. These are small enough. I'm going to go ahead and chuck them, believe it or not. And we're going to pull out this. This is the sheet that I made earlier today. And I can tell it still feels like it's a little bit damp, like inside the paper. But this is a sheet of transparent gloss texture paste spread thin on a piece of card. That's where the shiny is. And we're going to do a piece of waste foil over the top of that to make another design. And I think for this one, I could do the stars, and it's going to basically make it just white with those little gold with those little white stars. But I kind of want to do one of these others so that you can see it more. Like, how about that? Okay. Now, when I send it through, the texture paste is going to try to stick in all the white places. It's going to try to stick to the plastic. It just is going to, because what we're going to do is we're going to basically be melting that transfer paste a little bit to make it sticky. So it is going to be like a little bit of a glue because of it getting heated up, and it's going to try to stick to that plastic that the foil is attached to. But the foil is also going to attach where there is foil. And I think this is one of the first times I'm trying doing it this way. I've heard in the past you can use things like, I think it's sizing. One of the things you can get at a fabric store that basically where it makes it so you can attach 2 pieces of fabric together and adhere them together. That stuff will work too, but when I have used it, it always wound up with a texture from that sizing stuff, and I didn't like that. So because I didn't like it, I didn't do it much. So we're going to see how this does. And it looks like there was some on the back, and it's trying to stick to my carrier sheet. And you could leave it like that. You don't have to actually peel off this because it is sticking to the plastic too. But let's see. So you can see it is sticking to everything. But there we go. And when it cools down, because it was that texture paste, it's going to be glossy, but it's not going to stick to stuff because it wasn't the transfer gel duo that dries tacky. So now I have this white and gold marbly. That was the reverse foil from where I did another panel. Okay, I kind of want to do more stuff. Another idea that I had, glossy, not sticky, pretty and shiny, yes. Another idea that I had was that because if I decide to use this, you could use this over cardstock that's a different color. Or if you, let's say you ink blended and wanted to do the texture paste thin coating over the top of it, you could do that. Because of it being, if it's a water-based ink like dye ink, it may wind up being a little bit, I don't know, watercolory look because of the mixture of the two. But you could do all those different things, and then you could do foil over the top. So whatever colors you come up with this, you could do foil over the top. Yes, I could. I don't know that I want to. But yes, because this is texture paste, if I send it back through again, it will make all the white areas a little sticky again, and I could run another color over it, so I could have gold and purple or gold, whatever color you want. And this is from a stamp. So yeah, this is from a stamp and foil and texture paste. I mean, yeah, I think this is just gorgeous. But I was thinking for this one, which is a design, it's actually a thin line design. This one would probably go really good over black. Let's see, do I have just a piece of black card? Where did I put the black? I can put it under this. You're not going to be able to see that. Okay. I'm going to put it over this one. This is the gold. You might be able to still, let's do it since this one's out. You might be able to see it. But you can see those lines. It's an image. This one is a basket with pumpkins and grapes, and it's basically a nice fall design. So you could do different colors underneath it and then have the gold over the top, or you could do just black. Yeah, I love the marble paper. Absolutely. I think I'm going to start cleaning up though, because otherwise I'm going to be here forever, because like I said, this is definitely one of those things where I can go on forever and ever and ever. But let me clean up a little bit, show you what we've got, and then show you the card that we did, and then we will give away the card. I don't think that you guys want me to just give away some of the papers that I made, because they're not cards. They're not finished. They are components that I can add to other things. So that's going to be up to y'all, I guess. And then I need to get some recording done and some editing done, and then be back for you guys for tomorrow. I will be talking to Elizabeth to see if I think she said it was okay for me to stream our Sublimation Thursdays. I think she said it was okay for me to do that and stream them onto my channel, but I may not have time to get it set up. We'll just have to see. Okay, I'm just going to pick up a bunch of stuff, move it out the way. Here's the card for today, which my plan, now looking at it, I think I'm going to leave it. I was thinking I could do like a die cut white or silver or blue, one of the all the things. I was thinking about maybe doing something like that and attaching it, but I think this is actually perfect just the way it is. And this took no effort. I mean, no effort. So for anybody who is new and wants to do something with a bunch of pop, getting some of those sheets that are pre-printed is a fabulous idea. Stencils are also a wonderful option if you want to use it with pastes. And yeah, Jen says papers too. Good God. No. Myrna is saying, I want to see Evan from Scorchmarker tomorrow. Yes, Evan is a hoot. If you've seen him on any of his shorts or videos that he's done, he's on TikTok all the time. He's got all the stuff up. I met him at Creativation, and that is him, that energy. I mean, he kind of gives me hope, because I'm one of those people that I'm kind of bouncing off the walls too. So I love the amount of energy that he's got. And I heard a little bit of his story, and it's where he's a fireman. He's a fireman, and it's kind of where he understands the whole burning of things and wood and such. And he developed this. I mean, he did this stuff in his garage, guys. He created that stuff in his garage. He's trying a lot of different things, and he's a super nice guy. I mean, he really is. So I am really looking forward to him.
All the papers, Debbie. That way you don't have to do a giveaway for them. Grin, 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 grin.
Terry Cooper. Okay, I'll do a couple. Let's see. 1, 2. I am not giving this one away. No, that one's mine. But I will give away these. I can give away that one too. I can give away all of those. So I think what I'm going to do is do one for the card and one for the extras. So we'll do 2. So 2 people get stuff. Yes, Norma, you're absolutely right. My only complaint is not being able to get them without outrageous shipping. So I am somebody mentioned that they thought they had somebody in the US that they're working through now. So I need to look into that because I love my hot foil. I love my Better Press hot foil. I love all those things. But this is something I don't do that much, mostly because I know that I have a limited quantity of their stuff. Okay. I can get from other places, and I have gotten from other places, like Gina K. Word of the day, we did say it earlier, but let me give that to y'all again. It's going to be stencil. Like these snowflakes were originally done through a stencil with pastes. And then I kind of did just some cleanup and added additional to the paste that didn't. So that's why they're kind of wonky, but I think it's got a kind of a cool aesthetic. I do like the look. Okay, so we're going to do one for the waist, one for this guy. Let me get my giveaway stuff up. And I will be emailing the folks that I've got email addresses for about the, well, first off, you guys need to fill out the forms if you won from today's spin. If you won from the weekly drawing that we just did earlier. If you missed that, it's at the beginning of the video. We actually did that pretty much first thing. And we did 10 people did giveaways. And Ronan's already joining when I haven't pushed the button yet. Ronan, let me get to the page. Fine. I love that you guys are more enthusiastic than I am, and that's saying something. Alrighty. Reset, and then we're going to do the drawing. Okay, I really have to reset where I want this thing to be. I'm going to leave it as is, though. So this is the card we made today. And then these are some extra panels using waste. All the stuff is for waste. 3D. Hey, Blue Dragon. How are you doing, honey? Y'all are going crazy in the chat. Was today's live too short, too long? What do you think?
63.
And here's the thing. I want y'all to tell me
Welcome,
different...
Link.
Hi, Link. I want y'all to tell me different things that you want to see more of, or you don't really understand, or you want to see it done. Let me know. I want to know what y'all want to see more of. I think somebody was mentioning,
Welcome, Deadly Frog 6502.
Hey, Deadly. Deadly exclamation point. It's actually the exclamation point that is a line with a dot at the bottom. It's not the words, and you know this. Okay, I think someone had mentioned over the last few weeks, because I do so much with hot foiling, is there a way to do it not with hot foil, with other stuff? Is there a way to get the same look without having the machine? And this is one of those ways. So hello, Miss Eden. Make sure that you type in exclamation point join. This is the card we're giving away today. Lots of shiny. And I'm also going to do a second giveaway that's going to be for the extras. Vertical line. Deadly, I'm not going to tell you again. If you do not want to win this pretty Christmas card, you don't have to, hon. You don't have to. I mean, you could win it and then you could give it to Nerdy. or smalls, because you know they want it. Okay, Norma says, I've enjoyed the foiling today because I have only owned a foiling machine for 6 months and haven't used it yet. So you're talking about what kind of foiling machine? So you're using a hot foil machine, or you're using something like the fuse system? So fuse fit system, laminator, mink machine, mini mink, they all do the same kind of thing where they heat everything. They heat it up so it bonds with the toner. They heat up the toner to turn it into, you've got a Gina K, you've got this, you've got my purple machine. So yeah. And I got this I actually got this one to replace my Cronova laminator. My Cronova, one of the nice things on it was that it was so long. It had a very big opening for me to be able to laminate pretty much everything. But over time, it stopped getting as hot. So just like everything else, sooner or later, they wear out. They stop working as well. And I don't know if it's a time or use. It could be both. But yeah, this works out really good. I kind of need to, at some point, do a sticker on there and put something on there, and I hadn't done it yet. Chris says, Coal Patrol for Life. So we've got 29 entries so far to win one of these things. Can we make it 30? Can we make it 30? And if you are not already... Oh, also, be sure to smash the like for me, guys, so that YouTube knows that you guys like this kind of video. I can't talk over the Santa. Yay, we are at 30. So make sure that you hit the like for me. I expect it to be well above 30. Thank you very much. So I want you to make sure you smash the like, and if you're not already subscribed, do that too. Help me get closer to that 10K now that I'm over the 8K. You know, that would be fun. And if you're not already on my newsletter list and you want to get notified every time I plan on going live, because I send out emails letting y'all know the things, you can sign up for that too. It's entirely up to you. Anything else I want? I'm going to go ahead and draw one, and then I can talk about other stuff that's going on. Like we have a summit right in the middle of it right now. Well, I don't want to hit the reset draw button because y'all might get upset with me. Terry Cooper's been bad. Myrna gets the emails. Fabulous. I like hearing that. I had so many people probably a year ago saying that they were not getting notified by YouTube when I was going live or when I had a video or whatever, that I started sending those out. I have had some people unsubscribe after getting them, but to be honest, I think I get more people going ahead and say, yes, I want this information. I have more people saying yes than I have people saying stop it. So I count that as a win. We're going to go ahead and draw for our first winner. Miss Christine. Christine is lucky today. I mean, I think she was one of our winners earlier. Let me just double check that. I'm pretty sure she was. Was she a winner for part of our early thing? No, that was last week. Oh, no, she won my Spark Ignited last week. Yes, she did. So, Christine, if you haven't already gone in there, I have already set it up so you should have access to all of the workshops for the last 12 months through your Spark Ignited membership that you won last week. So that should already be in place. Just let me know if you have any problems with it or any questions. I do intend to add more things, and I haven't done it yet. Here is the giveaway form to claim your prize for today. And do you want the card or do you want the extras? So she said she got my email. Thanks. Fabulous. Yeah, the email was supposed to go out automatically when I did that. Fabulous. So which do you want? She's thinking. Because this you can make your own with some sparkle to it. This one's already done. And we'll have my signature on the back. I know it's hard to decide. You want them all. So Christine wants the card. So Christine is going to be getting this. So next we have this little bit. So this is going to be going out to somebody else. So let's go ahead and do the drum roll. And who's it going to be? Miss Tina Morris. Tina, Yeah, the DJ CC signature, right. Hey, Alyssa. Alyssa won something today, I think. Now, not this, but I think you won earlier. Yes, Alyssa, your last name is Howard. Is that correct? Okay, so this is going to be going out to Miss Tina. This is going to be going out to Miss Christine. And both of y'all need to fill out the form for me and let me know what you won. Like this one needs to say the foil card or the foil snowflake card, I think would be good. But yeah, so Miss Alyssa, I need you to talk to me, honey, because you weren't here earlier to know. Okay, so okay. So you may have won something earlier today, Christine. Okay, I'm going to go back and look. So that was where I was thinking that I had, I didn't, I think, oh, yes, you did. You actually won. She did. I did write it down. It was there where there were two people that won the scorch paint, and Christine was one of the ones that won the scorch paint. Yes. So you'll need to fill out the form twice for me today, Christine. And Miss Alyssa, you also won some scorch paint. And tomorrow we will be here tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern. We will be here with Evan from Scorch Paint, and we're going to be playing with, I'm thinking we're going to do the Scorch Paint. I mean, I've got the Scorch markers as well, but the Scorch Paint is one that you can use through stencils and stuff too. So it's really cool. And that's something else I have to figure out what I want to do. Because I think it would probably be a good idea for me to, yes, the link up there, the one that is for the giveaway winners, that's the one you fill out to claim anything. I think I need to change the name of it and the way that it shows up on everything to be the giveaway claim form, because this month we're doing a giveaway entry form and we've got a giveaway claim form. So you fill out the giveaway claim form if you won. If you're wanting to get in on the giveaway
program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
So if you want to get in on the giveaway that we'll be drawing again next week, you fill out the giveaway entry form, the master giveaway entry form. If you're wanting to claim one of the things that where your name was pulled, you need to fill out the giveaway claim form. So far, I haven't had anybody not claim their stuff, so we're good. I know you had to, Jen. Thank you so much, honey. Anyway, I'm going to say that we are going to be done for today. Let me take that back down. And I just put in the giveaway claim form one more time. And I need to say thank you to everybody. So here are our credits. So thank you to my VIP supporters, and for my regular supporters. You guys are the ones that are YouTube members or Twitch subs, and you guys, I appreciate you so much. And thank you to everybody who's been hanging out in the chat and talking and keeping this so energetic and fun. I love all y'all, and thank you so much for always being here with me. So who is deleting my name from the wheel? What? Hun? I only delete a name from the wheel when your name was drawn. That's the way that works, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end on YouTube, and then I'm going to bring my face back up for a minute, and then we're going to go right off to somebody, although I have no idea who because I haven't even looked yet. So I want to just say thank you again for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. First off, 1 o'clock. With Elizabeth Costa Rogers. If I'm able to stream it to my channel, I will give you guys that as well in the email tomorrow morning. If not, hang out with us over on Elizabeth's channel. That's Elizabeth Costa Rogers. We're going to do sublimation. So it's making permanent things. And then we'll be back at 4 to do the same kind of thing, but this time with wood and scorch marker. So it's going to be super fun. I can't wait. I am so excited that Evan decided to come on with us. So I have been very fortunate with some of our sponsors this time. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.